early birds and night owls. My name is Nox, aka Mako, and welcome back to Planet Coaster Fright Nights at Nightfall. So first of all, I want to apologize for the bad quality at the beginning of yesterday's video. I don't know what's going on. I think that has to do with how I said before that things are going to get a little bit laggy, a little bit weird the more things we add to the park, and that's why I'm trying to save all of our decorations for the very end, because if we have that now, well, the game would probably crash, actually, now that I think about it. The game might just keep crashing on me, and that would not be good. Anyway, I did continue our work on this coaster here. As you can see, there is a train over here and a train over there. I don't know if you were looking at that, but we have two over here. And if we keep moving back this way very slowly, because the game is lagging already for me, like, badly. Very, very badly. We have another one right here. Another one right here in the station. And finally, the other one's waiting right here. So we have a total of 5 trains with... There we go. 9 cars each. So, I mean, that's going to be a lot of people. I don't know if this many people are going to ride the ride, especially since the stats aren't really ideal. But let's go ahead and test this guy out so you can see exactly what I mean. It's going to take a while because, of course, with so many block sections, it takes a while to get through here. But that's okay, because that just means that this ride is absolutely massive. And, oh, what? Wait, what? You guys saw nothing. Start ride. Start so we won't have to... Don't look, guys. It's not good for you guys to actually see this right now. You have to watch as we go along through the ride, not seeing things as they go ahead of time. All right, so let's just go for the live data. I guess we're gonna stay there, huh? And are we actually moving? I guess we're going a little bit too slow, huh? All right, there we go. So that should make it go a little bit faster, since it does, like I said, take forever to get one. There we go. It takes forever to get one guy out, because this one over here, the first one that was up here, has to go through the ride first before that one can actually start going up. And so there we go. Of course, chain lift is very slow, which makes sense because, well, it's not supposed to go fast, and then it has to wait there for a little while longer. I mean, this ride is going to take forever for people to get through, so this would be good to get people off the roads and, like, onto something so they won't be complaining about things. Because right now, our guest happiness is 0%, and it was before at -15, which was not good. Anyway, so you can see here, there's exciting parts over here. That's just, like, the same 2 bumps that I kept before. I did a turn over here, and, like, slight bumps over here. Then I did, like, these really quick bumps, and they seem to love that. I don't know why. Let me just pause this here so I can show you guys exactly what I mean. Like, bumps like this. They love these so much. So I decided to add some more over here and over here. And even over here, just because I mean, that's apparently very exciting, so sure. That's going to bump up the excitement rating of our coaster overall and make it kind of rideable, I guess, because before it was actually not rideable at all. But now, you guys, now it is. It took a lot of work. It took 2 hours of work to actually get it like this. But hey, I did it. So let's go ahead and see how it goes. Of course, through the forest, we couldn't have the same kind of bumps in there because that would bring the track way too low and would hit the go-karts, and that would not be good. That would not be friendly, I should say. So there we go. It's not in the green, but it's close enough, and I guess people are gonna still ride it. Isn't this one, can't anybody ride this one? This is the all ages one, right? Yeah, it is. So, I mean, you know, kids and, like, adults who don't really enjoy super exciting, super intense rides are going to enjoy this one for sure. So, there we go. We have our coaster here, and let's take a look at the results. Of course, it's going to take a very long time to ride that. Challenge complete. What? Keep current. Ooh. And I mean, this coaster actually satisfies these two. So part of me wants to place down the entrance and exits right now just so I can get the money from that. But whatever. We'll leave that for a little bit later. Right. So it takes forever to ride. It's very, very long. I never thought I would make a coaster that was that long, but hey, it happened. The max speed is, you know, pretty fast, but the average speed gets killed a lot, probably because of the chain lifts and all the block sectioning. Biggest drop, I mean, we tried to make it not too tall. And I mean, overall, this is a pretty high number, but it still works for us. It gives us a little bit of fear that we can actually enjoy. And we don't really have any inversions because it's a non-inverted coaster, but we do have 20 seconds or sections of airtime, which works because this is what we need. We needed 11 sections here, and so 20 definitely beats that. And track scenery rating somehow high, even though I guess borrowing from everything else, huh? That's one way to cheat it. Anyway, let's go ahead and place our entrance and exits over here, so that way we can well, get those things, because that would be nice. The only thing weird about this is that when we actually make our house, this is probably going to be in the way, but I might have to incorporate that somehow. Anyway, let's see. So we are, of course, going to enter right from there. We are going to exit right over here, and that should work out pretty well for us. And this, I mean, I'm going to have it within the house, so I want to keep it raised. for most of the, I guess for most of the ride, sure. Let's just color that part in there, color that part in there. There we go. And I mean, I guess we could have the floors like this. We don't really have any other path that we can use in there. That's maybe this one, but it doesn't really look that well. I mean, now that I'm saying it looks sick. Maybe you can go for this one. This one will definitely work inside, huh? Alright, fine, fair enough. This one will definitely work inside, so we'll try to use like maybe wooden flooring in there and make it look kind of proper. So for now, all we really want to do is get ourselves... Uh-oh, do we not have that one in the... Oh, but we do not have that one for our regular path. So that's going to be a little bit rough. Man, I don't know. A part of me just wants to continue using the stone slab then, just because it'll look a lot better then. Fine, just so they can match, I'll do that. I really wish that we had matching queues and paths, just because that would help out so much with this. Anyway, let's see. So we want to, of course, extend this all the way through here, and we are going to have this part basically exiting the house. I mean, that would work out pretty well for us, but let's go ahead and do something like this. We can get this guy, or so I should say, so we get this money, and then we can just delete these paths because we don't really need them. Alright, so multiple challenges complete. Nice. Alright, claim that, and let's get rid of all these paths so we can actually get our money back, because we are not going to do this right now. I just, I wanted to test it out and, you know, leave it as it is. I'm going to just get rid of that. Go away. There we go, and keep it just like that, because that, to me, looks cool. Alright, so around this, we will build our house, and now we're just waiting for more challenges. Hey, but we got the money, so that's all that matters to me right now, because we can use that money for other things. So the last thing that I want to do here is actually change the color of the coaster. It is very, very blue, and that does not help us with our whole haunted house theming. So what I want to do is I actually want to change most of this blue to black, because of course it's going to go within the house. Sure, we could go for that. We can maybe go for like the gray here, maybe a lighter gray. Yeah, lighter gray, sure. And this, I didn't change this. I mean, I don't know what, ooh, okay, I want to go for black for that one, just because. As for this, let's see, white pieces. I'm going to assume that that's going to be the beams over here, the structural beams. So, I mean, we could change it to black as well, just to make it look super creepy. And we won't be able to see it much, or we won't be able to see it well, I should say, in the night. So that matters a lot. As for the cars, well, I think I want to go orange for the main theme here, if it looks proper. I think it's going to look proper. It's already looking kind of okay. So sure, we can do that. And let's see, what parts are white? Over here. Aha! Over here it's white. I don't think so, man. I kind of want to go for the black color. Ooh, spooky. Or we could go for purple. Maybe like if it was a really dark purple, like that one, it might work out well, but what is this? No, I think I want to go with black. Black just makes it look super good, right? And we can always go for green, too. Nope, keeping it black. Okay, there we go. And I will actually download some music that's kind of spooky so we can add it to these different rides and add it to the holiday special, excuse me. So we can add it to the forest and whatnot, too, because, of course, we want things to be super creepy, and it doesn't look like we only have, spooky music, excuse me. I take it back. I was like, oh, we don't have any spooky music. No, I was absolutely wrong with this. Spooky dark rides, spooky monsters. I don't know what these sound like, though. That's the thing. And I think we would have to open this guy up just to hear it. So I'll leave it there. And then once we open it up, we'll be able to hear exactly what it sounds like. So, hey, there we go. Our massive coaster is actually rideable now. I know this right here. Let's just focus on this part here. This here looks a little bit wonky because I did have to add a block section there. And that required me to kind of raise this part up a little bit and make this higher than it was before. So it's not cool, but I mean, it's fine as it is, I guess. Alright, so that was our Giga Coaster that is now basically encircling our whole park, and you know, it works. I don't know if people are gonna like it, but I really hope that they do, just because I spent so much time on it and so much money on it too, because that was very, very expensive, you guys. Alright, so we know exactly what's going to go back here. We know this is going to be a lot of forestry, and I'll do that on my own time because, of course, nobody wants to see more trees being planted down. That would be very boring. So this whole area is going to be covered by trees. Same thing over here, and same thing over here. And over here, we're going to have some more pumpkin houses. So it's basically just duplicating these throughout here, maybe adding just some big pumpkins just like that. So, of course, that I can add later because, again, it's going to be like, oh, everything's duplicated, and, you know, who wants to see that? As for this guy, it will be part of this here, so it'll just be, like, in the forest with more trees, and that means I could probably just leave this section behind so I could do it on my own. So what am I going to do with these rides over here? Well, as you saw over here, we do have, I
didn't move this back, did I? Whoops. All right, let's grab this guy over here and scoot it right back over to this side, since now that house is actually right. Now the house is how it should be. Challenge Hill, what do we have here? Achieve park balance bonus of 90. Currently, we are at 70. Fair enough. That'll take a little bit of time to work on, but we got this. All right, so I did want some more rides in here. And I think it's probably fair to start moving some of them over here. I mean, obviously this one's cool. I really like the idea of putting this one over here, but I think I want to do it maybe closer to this side, just because it'll be like, I don't know, the front drop, if that's even a thing, of this ride here, the go-karts and basically the forest. So you'll be able to ride this ride and see into the forest and see what's going on and see all the spooks and scares and whatnot. And let's see, this is the Rocktopus. I did want to keep the Rocktopus there. I think I'm going to do that just because it's a very fitting ride and it just works. It works overall. So let's just keep the Rocktopus over here. I might even be able to put it in the forest somewhere over there just because it's kind of creepy, right? I mean, it's an octopus, and we might have to go with the witchy ride. I do have actually some more ride skins in here that probably have rides that we can use, like this one. This was linked to me by Big Daddy Joe, and it has that magic twirl. I think, is that what it's called? Magic twirl, and then a bunch of foresty stuff. So I definitely want to use this. It actually fits here quite nicely, so I think this is probably where it's going to go with the ride and all. So I mean, hey, there we go. We have that ride in there now, and that's going to work out pretty well for us. So there we go. You can probably place this right next to that one there, somewhere there, and it will work out very, very well. As for our elixir machine, I'm still not very positive about adding this one here, but we probably might have to just because I already placed it down here. Boomper cars, the Boomper Derby. This one is going to be one of the ones that I maybe add to, let's see. Well, I mean, I don't think it fits this at all. Like, I would love for it to fit this somewhere here, but it's really not going to. So what we can do is instead just add it to, like, this hill over here somewhere and have it be, like, some random cars. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. As much as I want to keep it, I'm not feeling it at all. I actually don't know where I should put these guys. So look at these rides. Tell me, where should they go? Where would these fit the best? Because, well, I mean, we might have more than enough rides already in here, so I might not even need these. That's also one of those things. Also, on this hill, I was looking through what I already had, and I found something that was actually perfect for it. Nightmare over here is actually perfect for this, and it looks like we have the money for it for now. For now, we have the money for it. When I was looking at it, we did not actually have that cash. So I can easily place this here. We are going to have to lower it a lot a bit, though. So let's see if we can do that to make sure that we can keep this guy here. That sign digging into there? Okay, that was a problem. But let's try to fit this in here as best as we can. Ooh, that angle snap, man. I mean, this is perfect. This is perfect. I just have to keep it above the ground, apparently. And I guess I'll just raise the hills around it just so it can fit in here properly. But the thing that I really like about this is that it's hidden right behind this, the ghost town downtown area, and you know, you can see it from there and you're just like, oh yeah, I want to go there, so how do I get there? And then you realize that maybe the entrance is not where you think it is. So let's go ahead and just lower this a little bit more. Oh wait, no, never mind. I see the track actually is going into the ground. That is really not going to be okay, so I guess I'll just place it right there and hopefully that'll be okay. There is a lot of scenery there, so I apologize if there's going to be a lot of massive lag from this. I'll have to lower that, that's all. I'll just lower that, raise it wherever I need to, and that should be okay. Is there water in there? I believe there is water in there. Alright, so I'm probably going to have to get rid of that just because, again, water doesn't make sense. Unless it's, you know, collecting rainwater or anything like that. That might work. Alright, so Nightmare. So the reason why I have Nightmare here, the reason why I like it here is because it leads to, you know, death. Basically, it leads to death and hell. And that, to me, is, you know, a proper nightmare. So that's kind of cool. I do want to get rid of, however, this guy right here, placed at line. Oh, we don't even need this, do we? Well, we can get rid of that. That works for me. And, of course, we are probably going to have to lift the hill up every which way just so we can get the cues in properly. Let's see. What does it say? Reverie Stables. Oh, yeah. Cue forms here. Definitely have to change things up a little bit just so we can get that working. That's okay, because, you know, this is behind all of this stuff, and we can definitely lift the hill into these buildings that we're not using, because who's going to see that? Nobody. Absolutely nobody. So, it works for me, and hopefully this is going to be a really, really good ride for people to enjoy plenty, because, well, it's, let's see, it's not even tested. Well, hopefully it's going to be good. Let's see, Goosters, Nightmare. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. It's actually super good when I talk about pretty good. Alright, so that'll work. There we go. We have our Nightmare in there, and that's another coaster that we have now. Part of me wants to just kick out some of these coasters because I feel like maybe we have too many, but hey, is there really too many? Is that a thing? Is too many coasters really a thing? Maybe not. All right. So, I mean, slowly we're filling in these areas. I do have this area right back here. Actually, let's just consider that it's going to be this whole back area here. That's going to be basically empty. We have nothing there at all. And we really need some other things in here. So I think that's probably where we're going to have to place some of those rides just because it'll fill this out pretty well. Although over here we don't exactly have much new stuff. And I guess I did want to put the train track through there. We'll see, but at least I want to get 1 or 2 more rides back here just to fill that out. As for this area over here, I think I'm going to fill that out with some more of these buildings. I temporarily have the kickflip here just so that we can bring more people over here. They can realize that there are food and drink here, so they'll stop complaining about there not being enough food and drink. That way, it'll help us keep a profit and also keep these guys in business and not being upset about things. All right, so I placed this right here, smack them in the middle, and I kind of left it alone because I didn't really know what to do about it. Well, how are we going to decorate this queue? I think I know, although maybe it's a little bit decorative right now. It has 10%, probably from that guy. But we're going to have to do something a little bit different just so we can give it some nice queue scenery. So what I want to do is I want to make some kind of tunnel over here. I don't know if I want to grab just regular scenery pieces here or what. That's not even where I'm going. Oh my gosh, you guys. I apologize. Like I said, I've been working on the coaster for 2 hours now, and I'm just like, I'm pooped. I'm actually pooped right now. All right, so let's see. We are going to need, maybe not path extras because we know what those are. Probably prompts. We could always use some art shapes because art shapes seem to work out pretty well for certain things like the pumpkins. But I've never actually worked with them, so I'm just like, do I really want to mess things up right now? How badly do I want to create chaos? Not that badly. We do have the topiary, but I really don't think that's going to work out well. Cameras, audio, screens. No, I think we have to go for props right now and see what it is that we have that we can use for paths, basically. So we have these archways. I mean, these are very sci-fi-ish archways that are not going to work out well for us here. I do want something that's maybe, I don't know, it'll work over here. Just like an arc here. We could always go for maybe some building pieces too. That might not be that bad. And we could just throw out some nice decorations from there, but we'll see. We shall see. So let's see. What do we have here that might be good? Oh yeah, let's totally put a burger on here. Oh geez, that would be absolutely terrible. I mean, you can always have things like this. Oh gosh, these are tiny. Never mind. I guess we're not gonna have any things like that. No, that's actually too small, so we can't really throw that on and decorate it, huh? I think most of these things might just be too small, so we're gonna have to create our own type thing. Let's see. Holy guacamole, that is massive. I mean, this could be good. This could be like a structural beam for whatever the heck else we decide to put on here. This one's pretty big, but it's not big enough. Yeah, if we go with this, can we change the color? So it's gonna stay red. So it's gonna stay red no matter what we do. We could have it like this, just dig it down in there so we can have that net showing. And we can, let's see, we can even do this. Flip that, flip it back, there we go. We can do this, and then we can probably just throw some nice decorations on there. I don't know how much it's going to cover, though, that's the thing. Because, let's see, what do we have in terms of creepy, spooky vines and things like that? Because now that, I figure that would work out well for us. Like, super, super well. Let's see, do we have vines? Wall climbers, bushes? Where are the spooky vines? Let's see. Vines. There we go. All right. I don't know where they came from. Spooky green vines. Excuse me? Because when did we have green? What? I'm not going to ask questions. Oh, wait. We could change the colors of these. So these could be like easily any color that we want. Oh my gosh. I could use these for the pumpkin patch. What? What? Okay. I didn't realize those were things, but I really like these because it just looks aged and just nice and proper. The thing that I don't like is that right now it's aligned to surface, and that's not what I want at all. So we can do is we could try to cover this as best as we can. However, as you can see, it's very, very red, and I can't change the color of that, so I don't know if I like that structural underneathness. It's always going to show up as being super red, and that's just, well, it's not okay. It's just not okay. So maybe that's one idea that we can go with. Let's see, coaster doors. We could always go for coaster doors since these are kind of big. We could probably do them like double like this. Although this is going to be opening paths up, and that means we probably will have to do like, almost like a room, and that, I don't know if that one's going to work out super well. Alright, so we have all this candy here. I really do not want to use candy because candy just does not make any sense here. Creep planner, no. Creep planner is way too small. I mean, this is also one of those things like the sci-fi one here. Fairy tale fence, that's actually very, very tiny. I cannot use that at all. We have the farmer's cart. Oh boy. We have a lot of things that we can use. I mean, not really like, use, like we have options. That's all I'm trying to say here. Options. And I don't think I like most of these options if I'm speaking honestly here, because, well, Do we have anything big? I just want something that's like massive that we can put over paths. That's all I'm looking for. This recycling. Yeah, no, definitely not that one because that one's absolutely tiny. This shipwreck hole. Wait a second. That might work. That might work. Huh. Can we change the color on that? No, but it looks like it's actually the proper color. Let's see. The stern. I mean, the stern is going to be in a way a lot, but this one actually opens up. Can we turn this a lot? Let's see. Can we, like, rotate it this way? Huh. I mean, it's... Yeah? Kind of? Sort of? We can throw things on there. That's definitely an option. Can I grab another one, please? I would like to duplicate this so I can actually get another one. Let's see. Cancel escape. Let's grab another one of these. If we can do that. So what does this look like? It's... I don't know. It looks a bit bizarre. And we'd have to do like the whole thing all the way throughout. So I don't know if I actually like that. Especially since I don't think it's going to go work out so well along these rounded edges here. So it might work, but it might not. So I'm going to go ahead and just work on a building piece instead. Because the building pieces, we know that we have round ones here. So let's go ahead and find ourselves some round wall pieces we can actually use along this here. Now, this thing though is absolutely massive. This circle here is massive. So the problem is that we are going to need massive wall pieces. I don't think we have those. I mean, we could probably just start like this. Let's see. If we start with something over here, we'd have to bring it all the way back out here just so we can get this right. Because all that this allows for us to do is make like tiny circles, and that's not okay. Although we can always do like this, like what we did before, and do like this, and make it so that we can have massive circles, right? So let's see. That's still, will that be the proper size? Let's see. Grab this guy here, and no, it's actually a little bit too small. We need to do one more. Okay, that's not a problem. Let's go ahead and edit this again. I guess we're using this one, and we'll just cover it up. Especially since this, we could change the color no matter what. So I mean, that's gonna work out pretty well for us. Challenge available. What else do we have here? We have build a coaster. Oh, come on! Now they're just trying to give us like ridiculous things that are gonna be more ridiculous than the ridiculous coaster we already built. Come on, game. Seriously. Alright, so this would work if we just turn this off because this is not okay. So this would work. Of course, we'd have to make it a little bit further out, maybe even one more wider, just so we can have it going throughout the whole area. I'm not so sure if I want that corner wall piece because that one doesn't work out as well. It's trying to turn on us, and that means that we'll have to do like an actual like a rounded like rectangle or something like that. I don't know. It's not going to work out super well. So let's just try and see what we can do about this. Let's move this guy over again and grab this over here. And if we do this, we know where we're going with this. I mean, we could actually place this down and turn it as need be. We'll just have to have the rounded pieces on these sides instead of like on... Well, I guess we could just do something like this. Make it super long and then grab these rounded pieces. Aha! I'm not the best with spatial awareness, so I apologize, you guys. It's a little bit of a rough thing for me to actually see. So let's grab this over here, and we could probably do this, and that. Ta-da! And this, all the way throughout here. Of course, we're probably going to have to make this wider just because it doesn't look like this is going to work out super well. But hey, I think we are on to something here. So let's see. Move this, and we're going to have to make it wider. No doubt about that. But this will grab up this whole path, and it'll just work. It'll work. Even though part of it's going to be in the ground, it'll work. So this is how we're going to do this. Of course, we can cover this up with a lot of vines, or we can cover this up with bushes and things like that. But the more I think about it, the more I'm just like, this ride isn't really that dusty looking. It's actually kind of modern and newish looking. So I think this kind of wall would work with this. And maybe we could go for another type of cube over there, a mystery cube, or we could do something completely different with this and just make it sort of like this, oh my gosh. I had this idea before, and now it's totally slipped my mind. Okay, I apologize, you guys. I completely forgot just now. God dang it. I love when that happens, don't you? Don't you just love when, like, you have something in your mind, and then you go to tell somebody about it, and then it just disappears, and you're just like, wait a second. I knew what it was a second ago, and now it's just like, it's a foreign concept to me, so, Whatever. All right, so let's go ahead and do something like this. Now we know that we have to have more pieces in here, so that's not gonna be that much of an issue. Although we will have to remove, the pieces to allow for the path, but that's okay because we do have archways that'll work pretty well with us. All right, so let's see. Let's go ahead and move this guy around a little bit more, and that's almost there. We're almost there because we can almost grab the paths entirely, so that's good. So we're gonna have something like that. Maybe we'll have it like a doubled up, and then maybe glass. Ooh, glass over that. Yeah. Okay, that's starting to sound cool. However, we're gonna have to make it also look pretty creepy, so I don't know how we're gonna do that, but it's a start, okay, you guys? It's a start for something like this that, well, it looked like it might not get any scenery, but it's totally gonna do that now. And let's see, if we make it a little bit wider, I'll have to remove some of the other pieces here. I mean, this whole section here might have to get removed just because it's all path. Do we have enough? I mean, I can always use this. I can always use the glass one, just because I don't know if we have... Oh, we do. Well, I mean, we could use this one as well. I could use either one of them, so it really depends on how it ends up looking after we have the whole roof thing and everything else in there, just because I want it to match. I want it to look cool and semi, like, creepy in a specific way. I don't know, maybe we could add, like, cobwebs or something like that to make it look like it's a rotting lab or something like that. Now that, might just work. Some kind of rotting lab, although rotting... Maybe not the best word for that, but maybe like a dying lab or something like that. I don't know. I'm not talking of a dog either, by the way. I know. All right, so we know what we're doing now. We know that we're going to just throw down a bunch of trees over here. We know that we're going to work on a haunted house in the next episode. I promise you that. We'll work on it during the live stream and in the very last episode because those are the last finishing touches, especially since the haunted house is going to have 1 trillion pieces. So we can't really do that just now. What we do know, though, is that we probably don't need these paths going all the way throughout here, or maybe we do because the train. That's something I have yet to touch again. I put it down. I'm just like, yeah, well, we have it now, so that's all that matters. Well, let's see. This was not station. Oh, geez. Gotta love trying to find which station is which, because apparently I can't remember. Station, let's see, you were station 13? Which would be actually very fitting, huh? It's station 13. Nice! I love it when it's creepy. Alright, so what are these guys doing back here? They should be over here. Alright, so let's see. Which one's which? Well, we need the path maybe coming out, let's see. I mean, the path could be here. Honestly, this is still digging in here, and I understand that that's a problem, but whatever. And let's see, we can have a path here, we can have the path here. I think the queue probably fits here a little bit better because that means we'll have... Actually, no, I'll put the queue here because that means we'll have more room for our priority pass queue, and that'll work out a little bit better. All right, so entrance over yeah, that's a big We do not have enough station here for this. We have to actually place it over here, so I have to cover this up now, because that's not going to work out super well. Unless I move this guy back, which that might be a little bit tricky. Or, actually, let me just edit track around here. Oh, geez. Where am I? What? Oh, you guys saw nothing. Alright, so if I delete this, and I actually use this station piece, let's make sure that I don't switch this around. Where is the guy? No, really, where's the guy? Uh-oh. Is this the right one? Let's see. Exit left. What's left? Ha! You can't even tell left and right, you guys. Alright, I'm going to assume that this is it. Okay, the guy's over there. Aha, that was it. He's hiding in there. Gotcha. Alright, so there we go. Autocomplete that, and what? Is this a joke? You guys don't... Ooh, wow, that would be why. Can we not make this short? We can't make this shorter. Excuse me? Ugh. Fine. Let's try to autocomplete that. There we go. Alright, works for me. Because now we have that station piece going all the way through. And now it's not crashing. Oh, well, it's semi-crashing. That's still okay. Alright, so now we know. Station 32. The heck? Okay. Anyway, so now we can actually do this. Alright, good. So I did want the entrance on this side here. I don't know why I just placed that in the wrong area and placed the exit right there. Good. Not so sure why these pieces aren't all the way through. I feel like this roof piece here should... Uh-oh. I just want one piece. I just want one. That's all. I just want to duplicate it. Seriously, game. Just let me duplicate it. Come on. It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. Let me grab... Jeez. Alright, let me see. 3 pieces. Alright, so we deselect this one. Deselect this. Okay, there we go. That's one. There's... Get out of here. Deselect... Jeez. There we go. Alright. That's how we do it. Let's grab this guy over here and... Ooh.
hate that grid.
All right, there we go, like that. Ta-da! Although I can see why that was not included there, but hey, you know what? We have to cover this up anyway, just because it works out pretty well for us. And we can leave out that part over there because we don't really need it. All right, so there we go. Ta-da! And we have this under part here, which I will probably cover with hill just because, again, we don't need to see it. All right, so paths. Let's go ahead and do our paths here. So we have our, ooh, it's in the ground. That would explain a lot as to maybe why it wasn't there, although it would be kind of cool. Actually, no, it wouldn't be. I'm just like thinking it would be maybe cool to see people walking on the ground like that, right? No, actually would not. So now I have to, instead of copying it, I have to delete this piece. So let me just go ahead and edit that and try to delete. Hey, now what? I just come in here and grabbed it? Whatever. All right, so let's go ahead and let's add our path right through here. Good. And we do not want to add it straight out because that would be a problem. I want to add it this way. Let's try to get it more along the lines of straight over here. There we go. 1, 2, and going into the building now is a bad idea because lag. Oh my gosh, lag. All right, so let's go ahead and bring it out through there and then turn it down these. Oh, geez. Oh, now I can understand why it was raised over there. I have to actually lower it back there, which sucks because I didn't really want to do that, but whatever. All right, so let's go ahead and lower that guy, and we can't raise it? We can raise it, totally. All right, good. That works for me because now this is on top of the hill, and I mean, that's exactly what I wanted, so good. Let's go for our queue path over here, and we can always take, again, our priority pass queue through here if we really need it. And let's just go ahead and do something like this. One. Oh, this is going to be the shortest queue ever, which usually sucks for trains because there's usually a ton of people. Let's go ahead and make it a little bit wider, although I don't think wideness actually helps out too much with this, but hey, if it works, it's going to work, and that's super ridiculous looking. Oh my gosh. Whatever. I guess I'm going to go back to the thin one here, and oh gosh, no, not that thin. Like that. Ta-da! All right, we're good here. Let's go ahead and do the one straight more, and then bring it down, and holy, maybe not that far down. I think, ooh, geez, that's a little bit wonky. Bring that up there. There we go. All right, so that's now connected to our path. Good. And that's about how we want to have that station. All right, so that's in. That's part of our quote-unquote town back here. And like I said, haunted house later. So, train station here, we're going to, of course, we already have a ton of buildings that we're going to add back here. And so all we have to do is build a haunted house, then we just start placing the other buildings, and that should be about all. We will, of course, color the ground as needed because I want to keep green throughout here, and I just want to maybe add the brown around the buildings. As for this area back here, now, I know what I said. I wanted to use the old mine shaft. However, actually, it still fits back here. I was like, however, maybe we won't be able to work right now because Coaster is actually pretty big in the way, but it seems like our only issue right now is actually money. So let's close this guy down, and I guess it's just a matter of waiting for the funds to roll in. Well, I've been waiting for the money to roll in. I actually turned back to this building so I could actually do a little bit more here and see, well, what I could come up with. And I figured that, of course, we want the ride to be able to come out from the building without hitting anything. So I figured that we could probably do something like this. However, what do we want to do right along the sides here? Because we don't exactly have like a glass piece that could go over here. And this is basically meant to be a corner. So what can we do to make this look kind of okay? I mean, we could always just bring it maybe a little bit down here and then bring it lower. I think that might work. However, that means that we're going to have like the roof on this part here a little bit lower than I wanted it to be, but I think that might work out for the best. Let's see. Now I'm just very, very curious about how this building's going to turn out. I know I'm not going to keep it white, that's all. So that's definitely going to change, but for now, let's see what we can come up with. I do want to actually go for walls first, just because the walls are going to basically gauge just how far we can move this thing. So we could do the 1 meter walls. Let's see if we can find them. Panel, right here. So we can do the 1 meter walls. Ooh, corner. Okay, I guess we're stuck with 2 meters just because there's no 1 meter corner piece. All right, so we're going to do this. Let's go ahead and move that out of the way. Let's move that out of the way. All right, so we are going to move into these. Ooh, what the heck? Okay, we can do that. Just has to be a little bit, like that. All right, fair enough. That, I guess it's going to work out. Sure. Let's just say it will. And do maybe something like this. Obviously move the rest of them along the sides here just so we can have this building kind of even. Just because I don't really like things that aren't too even. Anyway, so we're going to do, of course, the pieces over here so we can kind of mask this. And we could cover this whole thing here so that we don't see anything that's happening here just so that this doesn't look floating. Or, like I said, we could always do like the half-ish roof. Oh, God, what happened there? I don't know what just happened there. Ugh. All right, but we could also do just the half-ish roof. I guess we already have a side here that I can use so I can show you guys what I mean. All right, so we have that there. Let's go ahead and grab this guy here and then bring this all the way down to here, it looks like. So we could do something like this, so it looks something like that, and we'll obviously like just cover this up so we won't be able to see that elsewhere. So we could just keep having something like this all the way throughout and just cover every corner just like that. Good. So we can bring, so we can bring that all the way like this, and then we could have this part covered. And this part, yes, there will be scenery in there. That's why I made it big and also open. I didn't actually put any walls around there because I do want scenery in this building, so it looks, you know, kind of proper. So we could have something like that, and I think that would look kind of nice, which makes me want to get rid of these walls and just do like the these walls over here, just so that way it'll look like it has a little bit of a base standing out. So what do you guys think? Should I keep the higher walls and just bring this roof all the way through? Like, let's see. I can actually probably just copy this guy so I can show you what it looks like. So let's just grab this guy. You know, I can select it all at once, but I'm a little bit lazy right now. I am feeling a little bit lazy. So let's go ahead and do something like that, like that. And this one, we are, of course, going to get rid of the corner pieces over here because we want those round pieces. Those are going to work out for the best for us. So let's go ahead and grab this guy here and bring it down, down, down. There we go. Good. And over here, same thing. There we go. Ta-da! So we can have something like that. And we can just keep this raised roof up like that, which I think that still looks cool. You know, it's not that bad. We could have a sign here or something like that, or we could even have the sign sitting on top of the ledge here. So that wouldn't be that bad. I mean, that still, it works. It definitely works. So that's one of our options here. Or we could just get rid of this. Let's see if that's, that's not going to work out super well. Let's redo that, and I'll just lower it a little bit. Show just something like this. Or we could have it like this. Of course, this wall is not going to be the one that we use, but it's going to be covering this, so that it'll be like flat building, and then there's like the higher piece up there. Honestly, I'm a little bit more partial to this one just because it looks a little bit cooler, and we have like this this area for like billboards and things like that. That's going to work out pretty well, and it'll cover up any of the beams from the guest point of view. At least that's the way I see it. So that would be kind of cool. But again, it's whatever you guys think would look best, because that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for feedback like all the time. Anyway, I do want to duplicate this just so I can finish this part up here, so we'll be able to see this building as it should be, complete. And that way we can determine if, well, what we want is exactly what we want, or if it isn't. So let's just do a little bit like this and grab these guys. And ooh, I don't need that actually. I need this like that. Oh, like that there. There we go. All right, works. And something like that. Good, good. Maybe I shouldn't finish it right now because, well, what if you guys don't like that? Then I'm just spending money for absolutely no reason, huh? So let me know what you think. I could, of course, over here, do stacked roofs through here. Although that means I'm going to have to expand this out, but that wouldn't be that bad if we maybe bring this out a little bit more than do stacked roofs up until we get maybe up to here. But of course, we're always going to have to leave a big enough room for this to go through because, of course, it raises all the way up right through here. So that's one of those things that I want to work on. And, well, I want your feedback on, especially since I want to get this right. Especially since this building is going to be, and I feel like it's going to stand out a little bit because it's not exactly fitting with this, and it's not exactly fitting with this. So I want it to somehow blend into this and the pumpkin patch area. So somehow, some way we have to do that with the panel that we have, right? And the panel walls that we're using here, because honestly, those work out best. We do have other curved walls that we could have used, but I don't like them too much. Like the modern wood, it looks way too modern. Like seriously, it looks like it just belongs with that even. The metal alloy, probably more sci-fi. The lime plaster, not really okay. Gingerbread, not even going there with this park here. The curved castle, I mean, it could work, but I don't really want any castle over here. So I mean, that's about all that we have for use, right? We have, let's see, I think we have one more, right? We do have the rough brick. I mean, I could have gone for that, but I'm not really that partial to the rough brick either. And we do have the sandstone, but also, yeah, no, I think I want to keep the paneling. And if, you know, you guys say that something else looks better, then I will just swap it all out. It's not the most difficult thing to swap out, so, you know, I could do it pretty quickly. Now, I realize that some of these drives are actually getting a little bit old right now, and people are hating them. Yeah, the queue wait, what? People are still actually going on that. Well, whatever. Apparently, it's gonna age up soon enough to being 2 more years. That's like forever. All right, whatever. It's not like we're going to use that anywhere. We might. I don't know. All right, so what I wanted to do was go back to one of our rides here that we had stored up and waiting for us. The old mine shaft, right. So this thing, I've been going back and forth about using it or not using it, mostly because it has water, and I mean, as much as I like it, I just don't think water belongs in this park. But now that we already added another ride that has water, what the heck? Why not? Since we already went in there, let's just do it. So, I mean, this has really nice exploding pieces. I actually really, really like that, and it absolutely fits here. What does this sign say? I can't even read it because it's way too dark. It's way too bright in here. Let's see. It says something, something, something. It says put underground. And I'm reading that for what reason? But I really like how bright this is. It looks like it would work out pretty well here, like super, super, super well. And this is all of this supposed to be underground. Are we sure about this? There's no hill here, right? I'm pretty sure there's not a hill over here. Why is everything underground? Huh. I guess it might be fine, or maybe I just have to be cautious and not put... Oh, no, the sign definitely has to go underground. All right, so apparently this ride's supposed to go like this, which I guess that might be fine. You just have to keep... just make sure that we don't run this into any of the other rides over here. So, that doesn't look right. Something about that doesn't look right, you guys. I don't know. I don't know if that's apparently supposed to be right like this, and I'm pretty sure that we do not have a hill here. So what the heck? What the heck is going... Ooh, hello. Maybe that is supposed to be in the ground. I don't know. It's a little bit wonky. Maybe it's just supposed to be a very low arch. That's what it is, although that still doesn't make any sense. But, whatever. And yeah, this water probably not supposed to be there either. Oh, geez. Let me just grab this whole thing. Let me undo that and re-grab it again. Because this is starting to be... I thought, it would be a quick place and would be good. But it seems like, yeah, no. It says put it underground, but I really don't trust that. I really, really do not trust that. Especially since it seems like, we dig way too much into the ground. Like, maybe if the water goes in slightly, like that, it would be fine. But besides that, everything else in the ground, not so much. Although, oh man, we probably have to do just a little bit just because these coasters are slightly in the way. What if we do this? Slightly in the underground. Alright, so if we do this, it looks like it actually works this way a little bit better. Alright, fair. Fair enough. The only problem is that we're going to have paths going over this, and I don't know if that's going to work out super well, so I'm going to have to just lift that path up a little bit or put it somewhere else. Let me just go ahead and get rid of that because I really do not like that and don't need it either. So what we can do over here is we could scatter some more red stones throughout here if we have... Oh, hold on. Do we have red stones? I mean, I can probably just copy that, huh? Stones. Hey, we do. Look at that. That's perfect. Okay, good. So we can just copy some red stones throughout here and put them all throughout this area just so that it looks like it fits here. Because otherwise, well, it looks like it just doesn't belong. And I will get rid of those arrows on my own time because there's way too many of them to actually, well, you could probably cover them with the path. That probably wouldn't be that much of an issue, would it? Well, now we have a brand new ride right over here, and that's kind of cool, isn't it? We have the Gears of Fear now, which is one of those rides that I wanted to add, but never really could find the place for it. So that works, and this is kind of hitting this coaster, but it's really not the biggest issue at all because, well, it could be worse. It's just hitting the bottom part, so I mean, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that since it's not really ruining anything. This is my only concern, which means I might have to just scooch this over a little bit more like I keep saying. So, you know what? Let me just do it. Let me do it. If it works, it works. If not, then whoops, I tried. All right, so let's see. You, sir, you're going to scooch a little bit over here just so you can cover more of this part over here. And hopefully we have this going pretty well. Let's see. Over the train. We're good there. Good. And are we good with over the path? It looks like we are good. So, hey, works for me. All right, that's one way we can clear that off from wherever it wasn't supposed to be, I should say. Not from where it didn't have to be, from where it shouldn't have been. All right, so the only thing that I really have to take care of now, because most of everything else that's left is decoration. Like I said, I want to leave that for the very end because lag already. We have all of our coasters in place. We do not have all of these guys, but again, I want your input on where I should put those guys. Because, well, let's just take a look at everything that's already here. I will have, let's see, I want to have my Gothic Church, Gothic Abbey, I think it's called, right? Let's just go ahead and place that guy if I can find it anytime soon, because there's a lot of stuff that we have here. Let's see. Not the church, because the church is absolutely massive. I want the other Gothic thing. Is it not here? What? Wait, whoa, hold on. Where is it? Is it like a shop? It's a shop. Okay, well, okay, fine. That works. Oh, geez, lag. That was massive. All right, so we're just going to set this one apart from there, but that we know we're going to keep there, and now we're absolutely broke. Gotta love it. But yeah, we're going to have that there. We're going to have a few other things in this area as well, and we want to maybe, just maybe, put some rides over here because, of course, all that there's going to be over here is the train, and the start of this coaster. So we definitely want some more rides. And of course, we'll maybe add some more shops that are akin to this type of thing. I really don't know which shop this has. Let's see. Where is it? Where exactly is it? None of that told me that there was a shop in there. And let's see if we can find it separate from everything else. Or maybe this is... Hello? Anybody in there? Hello? Okay, I really do not see anything. That's bizarre, but I guess we'll maybe be able to put a shop in there. I don't know, you guys. Is there something in there? I probably should have checked before I actually, downloaded that, because clearly I am a little bit clueless as to what that has. Anyway, we do want that there. We wanted, let's see, one more thing. There was a kind of ride over here that we wanted. We wanted the Trebuchet Castle of the Dead. Yes, please and thank you. So, I mean, this one probably works over here since we did leave some room here, so we could have this here, and right now we don't have the money, so I can't exactly place it down. My bad. But that's okay, we can wait. And this one has, like, those nice stormy cloud type things that we can use to basically just mask whatever's happening over here, or we could just put it over here in the corner because, you know, it's still pretty creepy and we'll be able to see it like along this path. And that would tell you that you are heading up to your death as you go through this path to wherever the heck we're really going with this. So, I mean, I think I want this path for sure connecting with this directly and not with this, especially since this is going to have the path on the inside, and we want to, I mean, we could always separate the path. That's not that big of an issue. So sure, let's separate the path, and let's see, path. We're going to need, or is it thick path that we're using here? Yes, it is. All right, fair enough. We're going to go for our 20-foot path, and let's see. So, if we want to keep it with the same arc that we continue having over here, I want to bring it, oh geez, what is up with... Suddenly it's like lagging hardcore. I mean, we are getting close to 2,000 guests now, so that would make some kind of sense here, especially with all the rides that we have. But now, it's lagging hardcore for me, so I apologize if it seems like things are getting a little bit too laggy or things are going way too slow. And this is why I didn't want to add too many things right now. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so now we have to just bring ourselves... Oh, jeez. That's ridiculous. We have to bring it just along this over here, because if we bring it, oh my gosh, the lag. The lag is real, you guys. The lag is super real. If we bring it like, let's see, I want to bring it through here. And if we bring it closer to the haunted house, then things aren't going to work out as well as I would have liked. Alright, so I'm going to bring this out through there, and ta-da! Alright, so that's all we have here. Let's go ahead and switch this up back to there. So we can actually connect this path down to, well, this path over here. What I want to do is just bring it straight down, if I can. Let's see. Straight down, straight down, buddy. There we go. Whew. All right, that's a little bit in the ground, but again, we can fix that. It's not something that's unfixable. And we want to connect this straight ahead. There we go. All right, so we have our train connected right there. All I have to do is fix that, and I think I have to fix it a little bit over there. So that should be okay to do. And this, I think, is going to work out. Of course, this guy's floating, but we'll fix that up soon. And hopefully you can find some other buildings that are kind of creepy like this and what we're going to end up building up here. So we can add it into our creepy village and hopefully fill this area out quite nicely. Because, well, that's the aim for this back area. But we'll do that in the next episode, because that is it for this episode of Planet Coaster Fright Nights at Nightfall. If you enjoyed, hit that like button to show your support, and do subscribe if you already haven't. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome night.